Not black kid. Just
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Brighton have lost their first two. We wouldn't want that run to be stretching too much further. Burn. Dashing forward at pace. Hit into the middle. Carries far too far and out of play. Stevens.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. It is a corner. And it's been taken short. Has a hit! No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Gross. Montoya gets into some space, into the box.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions. And
oh, that is asking for trouble. So who's he picking out? He's good for it!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Gross. Montoya does well there, alert. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Martial. Chance to break. Martial. Big chance! One-on-one! Martial decides to... He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Diogo Dallo certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
Gross. Coming on for a third of the way through the game. Goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air today.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. And shoots! Lingard.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Martial. Gross. March. He's left his man. Hoists it for. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's Montoya. Pogba pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pogba is on a run down the left wing. And here's Rashford. Martial pings it out wide. Pogba plays it out to the wing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chooses to go back, and it's Pogba. And here's Lingard. Goes for goal! Oh, that is lovely footwork. And here's Martial. Room for a shot. Diogo Dallo opts to play it back. Pogba!
Grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And once one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Deadlock. And that'll be the last act of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Gross. Lovely bit of skill. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Diogo Dalot doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Referee's given a throw. And it's Rashford. Diogo Dalot up for the header! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
A wee bit more power to the setting.
Manchester United have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Brighton, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Gross. Chance! It's broken loose. Gross! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Shaw. Oh, he's broken through. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
That wasn't a red card. That was a clear. That was a. No, it should be sent off.
And it's Montoya. A chance! Has a hit! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Pogba. Decent progress down the left.
Oh yeah, when we do that, it's foul. But when they do that, well, there's no.
Pogba. It's Pogba! And for a moment, time stood still. Montoya. Montoya has come steaming up from the back for this. Towering header! It's in! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pogba. Well, that goal really has stirred things up. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Stevens. Throw in. Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Down. Diogo Dallo will set up 2 goals. Goes for the cross. And it's been taken straight back. Pogba with the delivery.
Manchester United are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Rashford. Chance to shoot. Martial! Really well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over surely. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Still going. Where to next? That looks a good... Up to meet it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Diogo Dallo. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Diogo Dallo gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Forward it goes. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, he's in! It's Rashford! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Manchester United in victory here, and on balance they were worth it. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United.
Gọi mặn ngon, cười mặn ngon, mà như thế nào, mang cho từ nó thật buồn không hồn.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific, the players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordan.
Up to meet it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Everton have had a strange old start. 1-1 drawn, 1 lost 1. What do we make of them?
Consistently inconsistent, Peter, certainly in terms of the results. And it really is a case of which version you're going to get. I'm not sure what's going to turn up on this pitch.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Gomez. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Bruno Fernandes. Martial gets it back. Everton come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
And it's Martial. Bruno Fernandes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Martial. It's Martial! What a rocket! That is special! A finish right from the top draw.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Gomez. Rashford. And he's shown him a... Rashford! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That has brought the house down. What a wonderful hit.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's making a real surge on the left. It is quite a run he's making here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Digne. Oh, some tackle that. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Gets away from his opponent. He's had a go! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Martial is flagged offside.
If Andre Marcel and the and if Anthony Marcel wasn't offside and the defender wasn't there, he scored. That'd be a goal of the contender of goal.
Coleman.
If he had scored if he was onside and the defender wasn't there and it had gone in, I was going to go
drives it forward.
Gets
wrestled off the ball. Fred. Tries his luck. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It's totally offside. Pogba did Lukaku.
Richarlison. He's gone for goal. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Bruno Fernandes finds
Bruno,
himself
fuck
eased
you.
off the ball. He gets past his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target.
It's a what was to
Well, there's plenty
watch
that can be said about the
it.
last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes.
3-0
Packed
for
with
fun.
excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Bruno Fernandes sucks
Just back
cock.
from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. Richarlison! Great strike, it is for the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off. Coleman. Walcott. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rashford! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Manchester United will want to steer clear of any disciplinary issues this time round. You don't want suspensions to start totting up. Walcott with the cross-field ball. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. It's hit the crossbar.
If he scored, then won't go up. Be mad.
Everton awarded another corner. Good save, he got a decent fist on that.
Marcus Paulson
And it's Coleman.
standing still.
Hefty. That's a foul.
That's looking.
It could be a penalty. And that really
I
is
was
the last
outside the
thing they
box.
wanted to do. That is some save from De Gea. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
This is what the hair does.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dispatched with certainty.
Oh, you could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Keane. And now they can launch a counter.
No, how you got
Free
fuck
kick for
off?
that. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Towering header!
In scary.
Completely wrong. Sure, just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Martial is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and getting on the score sheet has clearly made him a marked man now.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Rashford. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Marcus Rashford, I can get onside. Marginally past him. Marginally.
Pickford sends that a long way. Offside again.
What?
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
How did I become that?
Coleman. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Richarlison. Pogba demonstrates. That's a foul.
That's a
No two
clean
ways
foul.
about it.
That's a clean foul. How was
I
that?
just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Good strong hand by the keeper. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Fred goes looking. Keane gets it away. Bruno Fernandes. Forward it goes. And he's there to cut it down.
Idiot. Idiot. Oh my god, Fred. You could have got that, but no. Decided not
Richarlison
to get it. You
gets a
fucking
good foot
useless
in
Fred.
there. A spectacular
Eh,
effort!
fuck you, Pickford.
And that would have been the game-setting match.
Martial just got a little carried away
Fuck
with
you,
himself there.
Pickford.
He knew he could have clinched it.
Why did you decide to save him?
Walcott plays it forward. And it's Delph. He's in! Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Everton get themselves back into contention.
Everton,
Well, they've
I
given themselves
fucking
a chance
snap.
here,
Eh.
but now it's a case of
No,
getting
no
the
foul,
balance right
no
to
foul.
attack the defence, and that's not easy.
Into the last 5 minutes. Little
No
doubt
foul,
that
no
is a
foul.
foul.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And it's been taken short. Tries the cross.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Martial goes pelting down that left-hand side. Martial delivers.
Martial fucks it up like
Gomez.
he always do, fucking God.
Richarlison.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Diogo Dallo tries to head towards goal. And it's played
What was he
forward.
fucking doing on fucking drugs? I couldn't.
Digne switches it towards the other side.
No.
And
Yeah.
time is up. And there goes the whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. How would you sum up what we've witnessed?
We just had like 2 minutes left. I might leave it here. I'm gonna leave it here. So. See you. Yeah. So see you on the next one. See you on the next one.